So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our video of Saturn, Venus in the 11th house as a conjunction. So, let's talk about it. So, Saturn, Venus in the 11th house. What is the 11th house? Okay. 11th house is the house of profits and gains, fulfillment of desires. It represents your biggest enemy, biggest obstacles, large organizations, okay, wild animals. 11th house is your elder sibling, social circles, network circles. You know, when you go to a professional party, like where like professional people are kind of showing up, okay, that becomes your 11th house. When you're going to your friend's party, like a house party, and you guys are going to tell dirty jokes and get drunk, all of those things, that's third house. That's more of like that kingship or kingman's gathering, okay, like one's own clan in a way. And now here you're putting Venus and Saturn together. Venus, which is wife, marriage, money, luxury, negotiations. And Venus is also a troublemaker too. In the 11th house, can become a troublemaker. And Saturn is the karma, the work, elder brother. Saturn represents the people underneath you, your subordinates. Somebody who's, let's say, a servant comes and cleans your homes. That's what Saturn is going to represent. So these two now are in the 11th house. So one thing we see clearly, I mean, this can be a powerful position of fulfilling one's desires, gains, profits through women or through marriage. You will see whenever you kind of involve, okay, whenever you kind of like involve women as your clients, when you take care of women, when you respect women, when you help out women, not only that, when you are married, number one, and when you give birth to girls, I mean, you're looking at gains. Doesn't matter if Venus is behind or forward to Saturn. You're going to get gains. Gains become active, and especially you will see it doesn't matter about the sign. I mean, it could be in Virgo, it could be in Aries. I've seen multi-millionaires with Aries and Venus in the air, or Saturn and Venus in Aries. I've seen Saturn, Venus in Virgo. I mean, driving Rolls Royce. Like I remember somebody, many of them got a reading where somebody's asking me with a car home item consultation, I've got a red Rolls Royce. Should I get a white one? Is that a good color, or should I get a pearl color? I mean, I'm like, if that's your first world, not even first world problem, that's like 0.1% of first world problem. If you are dealing with that, I'm like, well, you're in good shape. You pick any color you want, girl. You'll be fine. So you see, through the process of marriage, fulfillment of desires happen. Gains happen. Social circles will always be somehow helping you to make money. You should, even if you're an introvert, even if you don't want to deal with people and yet you're not making money, that's the biggest mistake you're doing, is not socializing with people. In a way, if this is the placement, go in front of the camera or mirror and just start acting like you are a very social person. Act. And through that acting, naturally, if you do it enough, you'll actually enjoy meeting people. You'll actually enjoy having a camaraderie with people and connecting with people. Next thing you know, one of them will be helping you to gain. Elder brother starts making money after you're married. Your own career begins to rise when your elder brother gets married. So you see how much tie-in there is. The other thing you will see, you must do this. Hire a housekeeper, especially a female housekeeper. And if she says, I will charge you, let's say, $150 to come and clean your home, instead of $150, give her $170. Give her some over. And you watch how things are taken care of in your life. Give the person who's underneath you as your subordinate or somebody who's just coming and cleaning your home, give them more than they deserve. And like I said, take care of females. You take care of females. You help them. You respect them. You help them in emergency. Helping them, giving them gifts. You will see you always will enhance your Venus because you're born to gain. This particular individual with this conjunction is born to gain. Like people who are born to be bad. Well, you're born to gain. That's what happens. So that's one of the, strong things that you have to remember. Dogs are just all over the place. They're like, I think, oh yeah, my wife got food. Of course. She got a pizza delivered. They go crazy, especially Yash. He loves pizza. He loves pizza, especially Pizza Hut. Because he and I used to have Pizza Hut all the time, and he and I were just together and just nobody else was there. And also remember, if you want to know where your Venus and Rahu are, or Venus and Saturn are placed, what sign and nakshatra they're in, check out the links here, karisastrology.com. We're under shop section in option 6. You will see the report and all the consultation. And of course, link to my academy, Maga Vedic Astrology Academy, where you'll find some of the most unique and the most demanded course, most subscribed course. So now, the other thing, with Venus and Saturn in the 11th house. Vehicle. Now, of course, there are many places nowadays where there's subways, there's trains, but a vehicle truly helps this person gain profits. Somebody said, what about if instead of some cheap train, we go for a high-class train, or instead of a regular one, we go for a bullet train because they're in Japan as well. I can't say anything about it because I don't know. I have not researched, and I don't even know if I'll ever get that chance to research that. Oh, you take bullet train and you started gaining money once you started taking it. Instead of that, that's the type of research that has to be done. I can't just say like, oh yeah, it'll work or won't work, because that's a disservice to you guys. I just know your own car under your own name, that you will keep neat and clean, that you will take care of, eventually it'll take you from Toyota to Rolls Royce. Like, see, this person easily get gains. That's what they're meant to. If they do everything right, they're kind of like meant to get gains. And the more desires they fulfill for themselves, the better money they get. Meaning today you had a desire to eat dosa, right? Kachorias. You wanted to go eat Tex-Mex, tacos, but you let it go. You delayed it. You're like, nah, it's too cold, or I have too much work. I have to go home and wash my hair and take a shower. It's not helping your Venus. If you have that craving that I want to have that pizza or that dosa today, go and fulfill it. Fulfill these small desires, because when you fulfill these small desires, ultimately you're going to be in that desire mode where, hey, I want to get a Mercedes G-Wagon. All right, let's go get it. Let's go get it today. That's what happens. It's a powerful placement if you know how to do it. If you know how to deal with it. So deal with it. So this way you become a billionaire, and then you take care of me and you retire me. See? So now all of you go and become billionaires. Give me 2% of it. I'm good. So anyway, this was my Venus-Saturn analysis. We're going to be doing Venus-Saturn 12th house tomorrow, so I can complete this particular conjunction. And other videos will be coming soon too. Thank you.